Hello there. The purpose of this video is to show you how you can benefit from the twin player function in Hattrick Youth Club. Twin players can be recognized very easy. If you have a possible twin player, a little twin icon such as this will appear next to the player's name. If we put the mouse cursor over it, then this text will appear. This player possibly has a new twin. Click here for more information. Before we do that, we're first gonna take a look at my player's skills. This is the player's page. I recently pulled this player, so I know very little about this player. Only thing I know is his current playmaking and his maximum defending. Now we could return to the previous page to click that little twin icon I just showed you, but it's also present here. So I'm gonna click it from here. Then we arrive on the twin players page. There we see my player here on the left side, and right next to him his possible twin brother. Hattrick Youth Club compares players with different criteria. And if we compare these players ourselves right now, we can see that they look exactly alike. And another thing that they have in common is the amount of days behind their age, which is also exactly the same. The only difference is an age difference of exactly 2 years. Important thing to remember is that Hattrick Youth Club only points us at players that possibly are a twin. Whether or not we believe so ourselves is really up to ourselves to decide. Therefore we have to judge their skills and to see if they could be a twin and if there are not any contradictive skills. In this case, I'm very lucky that the twin brother has so many already revealed maximum skills, and I must say that there's nothing really contradictive here, so I really believe that these players are a twin. It is possible sometimes that Hattrick Youth Club shows you two players that possibly are a twin, but nevertheless their skills are pretty much different. Usually in these cases, one of these players is a goalkeeper who automatically has a different field player skills. An important part of the twin player function is this little menu over here. If I click it, I have three options. I can mark these players as twin. I can choose the second option if I'm not sure yet, and I can mark them as a non-twin in case I am convinced that these players are no twin. But I am convinced that these players are a twin, so I will click this one, and then we immediately see the stamp that appears here on the twin brothers avatar to show us that we have marked these players as twin. This is not the only thing that has changed, because if we return to my player's personal page, which we've seen before, and then I knew only very little of his skills, then we can see that all the maximum skills of his twin brother are suddenly imported onto his personal page. And this is very useful. For instance, I know that training this player on passing is really a waste of time because he cannot become really good at that. In case I made a mistake and find out later that two players weren't a twin after all, I can always change the twin mark that I made in a non-twin mark. And I do it like that, then the stamp will be changed to a non-twin, and if we return to my player's page, we can see that his maximum skills, or the maximum skills of his twin brother, have disappeared. But I'm gonna put my player back, or players back, and mark them as a twin. And then in other parts of Hattrick Youth Club, for instance here the position analysis, the maximum skills of the twin brother are also shown here. Only difference is that those maximum skills of the twin brother are shown in blue. Overall conclusion is that if you want to make the best of your youth academy, you really can benefit from the twin player function of Hattrick Youth Club and sometimes get to know many maximum skills of a player you just scouted. And that's why I say, see you later at Hattrick Youth Club.